Welcome to the first lecture on industrial engineering. In this lecture, we are looking at what is industrial engineering. Let us look at the various definitions. So before trying to understand what is industrial engineering and what does an industrial engineering engineer do, we need to understand what exactly is an industry. So what is an industry? Industry is defined as an enterprise or organization that produces or distributes goods or services. So, any organization that is producing or distributing goods or services can be called an industry. Okay, so let us look at what are the different types of industries. So, industries can be broadly classified into primary, secondary, and tertiary industries. So, what do you mean by the primary industries? Primary industries mainly deals with agriculture, fishing, mining, petroleum. That is, they are mainly focusing on the extraction of raw materials. So these also include exploration, etc. And coming to the secondary industries, these mainly focus on processing this the output of the primary industries. So these include, that means they mainly uses the output of the primary. So one example is the bread manufacturing plant. So that uses an output of the primary industry, that is agriculture, to produce bread. And what do you mean by tertiary industries? So these are mainly service industries like transportation, hospital. These are not actually producing any goods, but it is kind of a service industry like hotels, this education, banking, insurance, hotel, extra. These are all service industry. So industries are mainly classified into three types. One is primary, secondary, and tertiary industries. Only by understanding what is an industry, we can define industrial engineering. And what do industrial engineers do? So once we have understood what is an industry, now let us look at what does industrial engineer is doing. So industrial engineer mainly focuses on increasing the output and supplying it to consumers at low cost. We know that the population is steadily increasing, and this causes a lot of stress on the resources. That means we are using the resources to produce goods and services. So what does industrial engineer is doing is that he focuses on increasing the output from the resources by increasing the efficiency. We have only a limited resources, so we need to make use of these resources to maximize the output. That is by increasing the efficiency. So what are the various factors to control? So the factors to control are quality, cost, quantity, time. So these are the factors of goods and services. Okay, so industrial engineer mainly focuses on increasing the quality, either quality, and reducing the cost and increasing the quantity, and by reducing the time required to manufacture a product. For example, if you look at in the 1950s, the output of the agriculture of the wheat farm was very low. Is steadily increased for when it is in 2010. The output per hectare of a wheat field or rice field is has increased twice or thrice. This helped to feed the increasing population. So we were able to increase the quantity. And this quantity is not the only parameter we can control the cost, because we are also trying to deliver these goods and services at a lower cost, and also by increasing the quality also. Right, so these are the important factors which we are trying to control. And an organization or enterprise uses various processes, procedures, resources like man, material, and machines. So, industrial engineer focuses on these processes, procedures, resources, etc., to increase the control the various factors like cost, quality, quantity, time, etc. So let us now define the role of industrial engineers. This is a formal definition of industrial engineering. So that is analyze and improves methods or procedures. Methods or procedures to reduce waste and increase utilization of resources. That means we are trying to make maximum use of the resources, and we are trying to increase the quality, quantity, and reduce the time required to manufacture this product. So sometimes we need to devise a new method, or we will improve the methods or procedures for manufacturing or producing these goods. So this is another definition of industrial engineering, that is, it is the optimization of resources by developing, improving, and implementing an integrated system of resources like man, material, machinery, and money. For example, let us take take the case of a factory. There is a bread making factory. So this factory has got employs a lot of people, that is man, and it uses material, that is wheat flour, and several other materials, sugar, etc. And then it has got its own machineries. Okay, machineries, and also we need to invest a lot of money to get these machineries and man. So that means this factory employs a lot of processes, okay, which makes use of these men, these materials, and machinery to produce the good, that is bread. So industrial engineering is mainly focusing up on this process, how to improve this process. Okay, that by proper by using an integrated system of resources like man, material, machinery, and money to improve the output. So this is the role of industrial engineers. So now let us look at some more examples. So it can be also called an engineering approach for all aspects of productivity and distribution of goods and services. That means we are using engineering or a scientific management to increase the productivity. And this involves use of various science or max principles to evaluate, predict, estimate resources needed to produce goods and services. So we are making use of lot of max and science principle. For example, we have an area called operation research that makes use of how to, there is a science of deciding the optimum way to make use of the resources, like operation research. Okay, then systems modeling, and all these methods uses a lot of maths and science principles. That is why this is called industrial engineering. And this is also related to the design, improvement, and installation of integrated system of men, materials, and equipment. So this is a much more formal definition. Okay, so we are focusing on design, improvement, and installation of integrated system of men, materials, and equipment.